Sensabaugh Tunnel.
Just because of the claustrophobia, the running water, just a combination of things, legends or whatnot. Like I said, it does have a vibe to it.
What happens if you go at night? What happens if a car comes?
I could have swore right before that car came through, I heard something say, "Watch out."
Do you believe in the local legends?
Y'all see anything scary?
Or is it just another place where folklore takes hold of the mind?
Oh yeah, this is about an inch deep on my side.
The tunnel's name comes from Edward Sensabaugh, who owns the land that the tunnel was built on in the 1920s. In one of the legends, a homeless man approached Edward, asking to chop wood for him in exchange for a warm meal. While eating dinner, the man noticed a silver cup and attempted to hide it underneath his clothes.
Hello?
Edward noticed this and grabbed his gun.
Is there anybody here?
In return, the homeless man grabbed his sleeping baby daughter out of the cradle and ran for the tunnel, drowning her in the creek nearby. During this time, one of the locals drove by asking if we had seen their dog.
I could have swore right before that car came through, I heard something say, "Watch out."
I heard someone say that. I thought that was you.
No, it wasn't me.
No, I mean her.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
That's how I knew a car was coming.
Yeah, I thought you said watch out.
No, that's how I knew a car was coming, because I think I heard that.
Huh.
Did he? Let's check. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below.
There's just been some people that have been coming by. So there have been 2 people, so just hiding their camera every time that
But also
they show
be
up.
respectful to strangers.
Yeah, and I also don't want someone to know about like us having equipment out here when we're by ourselves. Just to be fair. Anyway, here's Houston.
They turned off the radio and stopped the car. but they didn't shut the engine off. I'm not sure what these guys were doing, but I'm glad we stepped out of the way when we did.
Alright. I'm gonna go in solo. Uh-huh.
Houston is our most experienced member, with a background into religious studies and a career revolving around the circle of life. He relies on his experience and intuition in the field.
As you approach the tunnel, it is clear to think why this space and time has been lost in tales and lore.
Okay, it's just me in here.
For it is a dark place with a stream that runs literally right up the center of it.
Is there anyone in here? I have a camera that you can come talk to if you'd like to say anything. My name's Houston.
Inside this tunnel, it is easy to feel alone. It is easy to feel things that may not feel right.
What's your name? What's your name?
Between a combination of the water running below your feet, the limestone bed, and just the history and the tales that these walls hold. What could be the basis of these stories? What could be the things that go bump in the night within this tunnel? But you must remember that the tales get lost in time. Always root yourself in the history. Always do your research. And you never know. The moment that you may believe or don't believe, that may be the moment that something happens.
It's a weird feeling in here, but I don't know if it's actually something or if it's a combination of this concrete rebar, these lines, running water. I think it's maybe a combination.
Prior investigators and thrill seekers have reported seeing shadow people in orbs, hearing moans and babies crying.
So there's a vibe in there, but like I said, I don't know if it's the tunnel combination of things.
There's an animal that's.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, but it could have been a coyote. I heard a moaning when you were at the end of the tunnel, coming from this.
Yeah, we were getting noises coming from over here, but I think it might have been an animal.
Joey attempted to communicate using the spirit box, without any success.
If you can touch that cat ball for me one time, then we'll be out of your hair. It's the one that's directly in front of me, right there.
Next, we attempted to use a cat ball, but they didn't seem to bite.
I can also step away. You can let me know just by lighting up that cat ball. If you're here,
The cat ball works by movement. If a spirit or a person or even the water around it were to move it even slightly, the whole thing would light up red and blue, and we could see it even from outside the tunnel. Even if the cat ball didn't respond, something was fogging up our camera lens. Maybe it was the humidity from inside the tunnel. It was a warm night. Or could it have been something else?
okay, I'm gonna walk away.
It still didn't stop until we stepped away. Could be nothing, but what if it isn't? What if we tried a different approach?
Huh?
You could try doing a female voice if you want.
We have a female.
Oh,
The
fair
theory
enough.
is, with younger spirits, they might be more inclined to speak with someone with a feminine voice, as a mother, a sister, or a friend.
Well, hey, we're gonna step out of here. There's a lot of cars and it could be dangerous. You should get somewhere safe too.
I'll try not to take it personally if it doesn't work.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you for a little bit. Hey, you can get up now.
At least we know the cat ball was still working. Well, here's something interesting.
What is it?
I have no idea.
It appears to be a lighter taped to a stick. The lighter fluid's run out, so maybe somebody was using it as a torch? What an odd thing to have outside the tunnel.
That's okay.
What's that?
Something Houston picked up earlier. In the camera, it looks like a lightsaber.
It
But
has a torch attached to it.
yeah,
Huh.
By the end of the night, we had had very little experience. Does that to say that the tales are not true or the place is not truly got extra people there? It does not. Just because at the time the energy or the spirits did not show themselves to us, that does not mean the tales are not true. But you must remember that the tales get lost in time. Always root yourself in the history. Always do your research. And you never know. The moment that you may believe or don't believe, that may be the moment that something happens.